I just watched the newest episode of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and I must say, it was a very entertaining episode, but I have several thoughts and I have several words of choice for Sutton and Dorit. So get comfortable. Get something to drink, something to eat, and enjoy this recap. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to another recap for The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Season 13, for this week's Episode 3. So, this recap is not gonna be long because not many things happened, but the things that did happen were intense. So, we start off the episode with the ladies being in Vegas for Crystal's birthday. We're all getting together at the breakfast brunch table. Garcelle's ready to meet some men, honey. And all the others are eating up. Garcelle starts off with a little intervention for Sutton. Obviously, Sutton's really pushing this dating storyline for this season, which I think is fine. It's okay. It's her story, whatever. And the ladies give her some tips on how to date, on what to do, on what not to do. And I have to be completely honest here. I cannot pretend because I am very bad at pretending, and everybody will be able to see and hear if I am being disingenuous. I think, and this is a message for Miss Strack, you are on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. One of the most, and I say this with the utmost respect, wretched franchises that there is. But that's exactly what makes it magical. You are not on the real etiquette of Beverly Hills. Mind that. And also, you have had some not so classy moments, which is totally fine. And I think, and I thought that you made such an unnecessary drama at Crystal's birthday at Magic Mike. It was uncalled for. And yeah, just a little message right in the front of this recap. So after the brunch, the ladies all go back to their rooms. They're glamming each other up. Dorit and Kyle are helping each other. I thought that was a very sweet scene. Everybody else has a bit of glam on their way. They're getting all dolled up for the Magic Mike live show and dinner afterwards for Crystal's birthday. So everybody's looking nice. The rule, or I guess the plan, is if you want to go on stage, you'll have to wear pants. So that's exactly what they did, the ones that wanted to go, on stage. Sutton's all excited and prefacing this on the bus, saying that she even brought panties and pants, and whilst going to Magic Mike, she has this huge stack of $1 bills to shove and throw at these strippers. So when we get there, everybody's, really excited. The hot, muscly men come onto the stage and really give off a show of their lifetime. Everything was great until, I guess, Erica was on stage and decided to spread it wide for her stripper that she was dancing with. And mind you, this stripper is a very old friend of Erica that she dances with on her shows and also is gay and has a boyfriend. So I personally did not know what all the fuss was about. Everybody was having a good time. Everybody was laughing and wilding it up, from Kyle, Dorit, Garcelle, and Erica, Crystal. And what I really thought was good in this episode, we saw Crystal loosening up a bit, even in conversation. So I'm really happy and glad that she got to go out of her shell a bit, because, you know, she is a little bit more on the classier side. I wouldn't want to say on the more uptight side, but she's just a little bit more reserved. So Sutton decided to make it all about herself and storm off into the bathroom while being mic'd up. And, I mean, she was very salty, in my opinion, because she did not get picked to go on stage. And I actually had a moment where I did feel very bad for her. She looked sad, and I think she felt a little bit insecure because she's been having these problems when dating, that the men do not pursue her more than one date, and now she's all excited for Magic Mike, some hot naked men, and she even said herself, I wear pants for effing nothing. But can't you be happy for your friend that's having her 40th birthday? I guess we're all human and we get insecure. But you could have just, if you were so uptight in that moment, if I were Sutton and I had a problem with not being picked, I would have cheered my friend on. I would have said, excuse me, I am peeing up my pants. Let me go run to the bathroom. I would have looked myself in the mirror and said, get yourself together. This is not about you. Went back out and pretended everything was fine. Well, I wouldn't have gotten upset in the first place, but that's a small tip that I would give Sutton. Garcelle is a much better person than I am, and you can truly tell that the two of them are very close. She pretty much runs after Sutton immediately, tries to get the tea on her leaving. Sutton's all over the place. She's like, I'm on the American Ballet Foundation, and I have an image to uphold. I'm paraphrasing, that's not exactly what she said. And this is just too much for me, and I have standards. Well, baby, Sutton, you have one of the funniest moments and most iconic moments on Beverly Hills. This is no shade, but if you do feel like that, then you definitely need to leave the show. You should have left yesterday. You should have left a week ago, because you are on a franchise where three sisters fight each other until they don't speak for years. One's in rehab, one's lashing out and making everybody scared. One's potentially a lesbian. We have abuse, death. We have it all. We have it all on Beverly Hills. If you are so uptight to withhold this image of you, which I totally understand, and I'm on Garcelle's side about it, she is of a certain standard, and that is so fine for herself. But do you have to be a prude like that? For real? Or are you just a little bit jealous? Just admit it. I would have had a little bit more respect and less annoyingness towards her if she said, damn, I wore pants for nothing. I'm effing pissed. But I'm going to cheer for my friend. And I'm going to keep cheering on for my friend because it's her birthday. No. Let the mouse go. In the iconic words of Miss Sutton Strack. So Kyle bumps into Sutton and Garcelle. Kyle and Sutton get into it. Kyle is very confrontational, and she does poke the bear. I'm glad that she called her out, but Miss Kyle was also doing a little teensy tiny bit too much. But the way Sutton reacted was definitely out of line. They all go back to the bus. Crystal's filling Dorit and Erica in what's happening in the current state of this Magic Mike show. They all go back to the Sprinter van. Everybody's scared out of their mind to see Erica react to Sutton throwing a little fit. But Erica comes along in the Sprinter van. She's obviously laughing the situation off a bit at Sutton, but she's very calm and collected. And Dorit hit the nail on the board in her confessional by saying, who is this cross of me? Is this Erica? Why is she calm and collected? She really said, you are not going to be messing up my land for nothing. I love that Erica, now that Lisa Rinna's gone, she probably thought to herself, I am not going to be the villain next season in every single circumstance the camera puts me in. So I am going to control myself, and I applaud her for that. Miss Erica, usually very messy, Girardi or Jane, whatever her last name is now, has... Watch Erica win me over this season. I'll wait a couple of episodes. Anyways, they all go back to dinner. They actually have a fun dinner. They now talk about all the sex stuff, and all of a sudden, Sutton's all up in the conversation, and I was like, now you're fine. But earlier you weren't. Anyways, we pack it up. We actually talk about Garcelle's son, and in all honesty, Garcelle seems to be very uncomfortable, and that is what she says in her confessional. She still does not trust, after the Jax incident, to be, in the middle of this group to truly share circumstances that she and her babies are living right now. The little conflict, little tiff that she's having with her son. But she says nothing. They all go to bed. And in the next morning, they all meet up. Kyle's awake at 5 a.m. doing some exercises at the gym. Bless her. Could not be me. I could not be bothered. That's why probably Kyle looks like that, and I don't look like her body-wise. But she does look fit as ever. And she's very toned and very sporty, so give it up for Kyle, ladies and gentlemen. But anyways, Garcelle then decides to be very open and honest with the group and shares that she feels that she still can't really truly be all, open with them in regards of her family. She doesn't feel as if the group would protect her family, and Garcelle gets really emotional about it. Kyle seems to understand. Everybody's a bit taken aback, but... And I love me some Miss Dorit Kemsley. But Dorit decided to gaslight Garcelle in that situation, and I was not here for it. I would have thought that Dorit would be a little bit more understanding, and the way she spoke to her and make the situation about herself, and she's like, well, if I have something positive, or I don't know the word anymore, to say, I just won't say, Garcelle. Garcelle's like, well, how did we end up here? Every time we talk, I feel like I need to apologize to you whenever or ever I am expressing my opinion. I love the fact that Kyle apologized. I love the fact that she did own up in that she really behaved like a dog in that situation. But I definitely did not appreciate the way Dorit responded to that whole thing. So that's pretty much what happened in this episode. As I said, not a lot of things happened. This episode felt quite short. But I definitely need the real drama to come a little bit sooner. And I need to be honest, and this is not mean-spirited, but if Sutton keeps on giving us Southern prude realness, and I like her, and that's what upsets me about my feelings towards this. Her scenes are boring. It's getting boring to me. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm just tired of seeing her trying to date. It's just not as entertaining. But, a big thing that I missed that I wanted to talk about in this recap. Sutton, if I see you at BravoCon, it's you and me, because the way you spoke to your estate manager, Avi, like he was a dog. Shame on you. Obviously, it was a bit. Obviously, you pay him. Obviously, it was a little extraness for the camera. But I really do hope that you pay that man well. And I really do hope that you have a little bit more respect than that for him than to lash out at him because you were unable to find a pair of pants. What? And teasing him around and pushing him around. And I did not like the way she spoke to staff in this episode. It made me really uncomfortable. So, yeah, I don't know. Beverly Hills is great right now, but it's kind of losing its touch. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to explain it. It feels like something's missing. And maybe we need to bring back some OGs. Maybe we need to bring back, or maybe we need to add on a few newbies to keep the freshness of the show going. But yeah, all in all, it was a pretty good episode. Dorit and Sutton irritated me a lot. Sutton much more than Dorit. I think and I hope that Dorit will apologize to Garcelle in sooner episodes because she's on her redemption tour, friendship tour, or whatever. So, yeah. As always, you guys, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It doesn't cost anything, I promise. I won't be doing a membership on my channel at all that you need to pay for. At least not if I don't have anything premium to offer. And let me know what you think about this episode. Let me know what you think about Real Housewives of Beverly Hills right now. I just know that Potomac and Salt Lake City are eating the girls up. I have yet to watch Miami season. I have yet to watch Miami episode 2. I will do that now after I upload this video. And again, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.